question for you. I want you to think about it before saying anything. I want you to think about why people would care about the wind. Why would people care about the wind? Justice? Okay, so farmers definitely would be concerned about the wind blowing their crops down. Okay. What are you thinking, Ansley?
It cools them down when it's a really hot day.
Yeah, if it's really hot, the wind can definitely cool you down. Cadence? Okay. You're right. We do need the wind. The wind is beneficial for us. Cash, what are you thinking?
If you're driving down the road and the wind's really hard, you can slip.
Okay. So wind can be really powerful, can it? All right, Christopher, did you have something?
Yeah, we need the wind to pull the oxygen from trees and give it to us.
Okay. Olivia?
Some people might be walking into the store and it might be too windy.
Okay. All right, so here's another question. What was the most powerful wind that you ever experienced? Do you think for just a minute the most powerful wind you've ever seen or felt? Dylan?
Not too long ago, it was around Christmas, and I almost blew my door off our house.
Yeah.
I walk outside to feed my dog the scraps, and the door, you know that screen going from my house, it goes.
Okay. So, and there was a day over Christmas break that it was really, really windy. All right. Christopher, how about you?
It might have been that day, but one day, around Christmas, I walked outside of my house, and I was going to the garage to get something for my mom, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I come out, and when I'm going to go inside, I'm still on the ground, and the wind is pushing me back a little bit.
Okay.
And so I had to stop so it would.
Okay. Olivia?
When some of the COVID stuff started, we were at our house, and this really big storm came, and all of our animals came inside because they just followed all of our other inside animals, even though they weren't allowed inside. But we let them inside anyways. And then the power came out, and then it got really, 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 really windy outside.
Okay.
And the power was out for a week.
Do you think the wind might have had something to do with the power going out?
Yes.
Yeah, the wind can knock trees down that hit power lines or the power poles. All right, one more. Harper?
We were having a rainstorm. Well, I didn't know until my grandma told me. And it was really windy outside.
Mm-hmm.
And then what? It wasn't like a regular storm. And then I didn't go outside. I just looked out my window.
Okay, and you could see it blowing? Okay. All right, I've got another question for you. What was the weakest wind you've ever experienced? What's the weakest, Brayley?
One time we were at the river and we felt this just gentle breeze.
Okay. Felt a gentle breeze before. Owen?
Like a day in the summer around, and I was outside and I just felt like a very small breeze.
Very small breeze. How about you, Cash?
During the summer, I was playing and I felt a little bitty thing of wind.
Okay. Justice?
One time, I was in my room and I cracked my window open at my old house, and I set my hand like that and the wind was very, very.
Okay. Do you always feel the wind?
Yes. No.
Sometimes you can't feel any wind at all, can you? All right. I want you to take a look at this picture.
That's our thing.
Okay, yeah, that's the picture that's on the front of your logbook. Okay. Oh, here's another one.
No. That does not look like a windmill.
Why do you think it's not windy there?
Because it's, the time of day. The water stuff doesn't look like it's flowing that.
Okay, so the water that's down at the bottom looks really still. Okay, that's one way. Does anybody else notice anything? Olivia?
I noticed that the wheel's not moving.
Okay.
This one, the water's waving.
Okay, so it looks like the water's still in this picture, and the blades aren't moving, it doesn't look like. But if you go back to the picture before, the one that's on your logbook, you can tell Olivia noticed that the water underneath the windmill looks like it was maybe the wind's blowing some waves up, and it looks like the blades are turning on the windmill. So we're going to kind of think about this question: how do windmills harness the wind? First, let's talk about that word harness. What in the world does harness mean? What do you think it means, Harper?
It means like it catches it.
Okay, yeah, it kind of catches it and holds it in, maybe uses it to control it, to use it for some purpose. Think about a horse. Who's ridden a horse before? Yeah, so when you ride a horse, what do you put on its face and in its mouth? A halter or some kind of bridle. So, and that's a way that you harness it so that you can control the horse, right? That's how the horse knows when you want it to turn and stop. So, all right, thinking about that, what type of structure do you see in those paintings? Windmills. Do those windmills look the exact same?
No.
Okay.
One's
All right, hang on just a minute. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to open your logbook to page number 3. And I want you to write down some things that you notice in these pictures, and some things that you wonder about from these pictures. Record those on your logbook. All right, you should have something recorded in your logbook. Now, what's something that you notice in these pictures? Tell me one thing that you noticed, Justice. Okay, so the color's different. There's some yellow in one and some blue in the other. What's something you noticed, Cash?
In the second one, it looks like it's dark.
Okay. All right. How about you, Cadence? Okay, y'all notice the same things? How about you, Owen?
I noticed that the first one looks like it would be spinning.
Okay. All right, looks like what do you think might make it spin?
The wind.
Okay. Olivia?
The water, the first one is moving, and the second picture it's not moving.
Okay. The water's still in the second picture, but it's moving in the first. How about you, Dylan?
I do wonder.
In just a minute. Christopher, anything you notice?
I did. One has a sunset, and the other one has a whole bunch of clouds.
Okay. All right, so Ansley, go ahead. Okay. All right, so what's something that you wonder about? Something you wonder about, Dylan?
If they're still there.
Okay, if those windmills are still there that are in the pictures. Jacob? Not right now. Something you wonder about.
Is it cold there?
Okay. Olivia?
If they're the same windmill.
All right. That's a good wonder. Maybe they're the same windmill. They're just...
Because maybe that one's been cooking in the water, and maybe that one's cooking in the pool.
Yeah, maybe they were... it's a picture of the same windmill taken from different places. Good wonder. How about you, Alexis? Okay. Harper? Okay. All right. Cash?
If they're in the same place.
Okay. Ansley?
If there are people around.
All right. They're all good questions. All right. So we've talked about the things that we noticed and wondered about those pictures. If I can. There we go. All right. So check this out. What do you think those pictures are?
Windmill. Clock tower.
What part of a windmill do you think that might be?
The thing it spins.
Okay.
Inside of it.
The inside, the part that spins.
The
Okay.
gear.
The gear. I've heard some comparisons to clock towers. What would remind you of a clock in that?
The gear.
Okay. The gears. The clock would have gears also. So how do you think that the windmills work? How do you think those
Gears.
windmills work?
Electricity
What are you thinking?
powering the gear.
You think it's electricity?
No.
What are you thinking, Olivia?
Wind.
Wind? Okay. So what do you think it does? How do you think the wind makes them work?
Because it spins it.
Okay. I heard another word that you used also. What was it? What makes it spin?
The wind.
Okay, so when I go outside and the wind blows, do I spin?
No.
So what's different about...
The gears are making it spin so
What
it
is?
the gears are making it spin so it
Okay.
can use them.
Alright, so we're thinking there might be some gears that would make that spin. We're going to talk about that. That's something that we're going to... Yeah, there's different purposes for them, and we're going to talk about those. All right, I need you to close your mouth, and I need you to listen. We're going to, this is just a really, really short clip of some gears inside of a windmill. All right. Just a minute.